Добренького времени суток, с вами Джимми, и мы продолжаем играть в CLOUDPUNK. Вернемся к нашим андроидам, к нашим расследованиям, интригам и скандалам. Так, у нас есть Хаксли. И нужно вернуться в Хоба. Так, что у нас здесь? Так, что-то я уже не то нажал. Так, нет, стоп. Порванная книга. Оки-доки. Так, сюда?
He is still here? Why is he still here?
We're just taking him to one more place.
Why?
The dog still didn't trust me. I guess it could smell desperation, and I reeked of it.
Camus, we need to find out the address for an ex-CEO called Raghuan. Can you find that somehow?
I could.
Well, are you going to?
Yes, I will do it. Searching. There was a news story in the Marrow Gazette Holovids 3 months ago about a CEO called Raghuan.
What did it say?
Midtown's youngest CEO fired for bribing CorpSec without the proper clearance from board of directors.
That doesn't help us find him.
Sounds like the papers got some info on the crooked CEO. Did the papes get some snaps, though?
You mean photos? Camus, was there a picture of Raghuan in the Holovids?
Yes. He looked sad.
I'll bet. But was there anything in the background?
Searching. There is a building in the photo.
Cross-reference with the latest city planning database.
I have a match. It is the new apartments in Upper Midtown. I have an address.
That sounds like where a CEO would stay. Let's assume the Holovids caught Raghuan leaving his apartment. Camus, give us a nav point.
Hey kid, you busy?
No, not at all. Completely free.
Good. I don't have a job for you. I was just wondering if...
You know what, Control? Can I get back to you? I'm just picking up another coffee.
All right, kid. All right. I'll have a job soon, though.
No rush, Control. Chat soon.
I started to feel like I was holding the dame back. I didn't want to get her in trouble.
It's fine. Let's just see what we can find at Raghuan's apartment.
Набрила деда. Может, дед там хотел по душам пообщаться, попиздеть за жизнь. Она вот так взяла и набрила. Так, нам надо осмотреть апартаменты Рагуана. Так, сейчас разберемся, что там за Рагуан. И что там у него за апартаменты. Господи, куда я лечу, блин, чуть не вплялся. Так, это где-то здесь вроде. Ну, сначала надо понять, то ли это место. Потом надо найти парковочку, если это то место. Так, а где же у вас здесь парковочка? Господи, парковочка. В какой жопе парковочка? Мать моя женщина. Так, ну надеюсь, я правильно вышел. Почему с нами не идет наш этот самый детектив-андроид? Не понял, что, серьезно с нами не идет? Что девчуля одна будет шариться в квартире непонятно кого? Так, нам надо еще найти заправку для Хоба и найдите гараж для починки Хоба. Господи, а куда идти-то, блядь? Я что, не там вышел? Может сюда все-таки, да? Так. Так. Ну, вроде сюда, но вот как-то вот этот крюк можно было сделать еще побольше, чтобы еще больше пришлось побегать. Или там можно было пройти через этот вот телепортатор. Ладно. Так, вот вроде перфокарта есть. Ну, оки-доки. Так, тут еще что-то есть. Еще книженцы. Так, ну кушатки мы не будем, несмотря на то, что у нас есть задание по кушатке. Или, может быть, здесь сработает по кушатке, я не знаю. Может быть, там не сработало, а здесь сработает?
Welcome to my humble restaurant in the rain. What can I get you?
Хумбль ресторан Андрайн? Жесть. Так, свиной мисо рамен. Да почему же я все время нажимаю на эту кнопку? Бараний кокосовый рамен, легкий вегетарианский рамен. Ну давайте свиной мисо рамен.
Thank you.
Don't let all the rain get you down. See you again soon.
Так, славьте Господи, засчитался хавчик. Отлично.
Can I ask about food again?
Go ahead, Camus.
How was it?
Good. Surprisingly good. You know, I never thought the food would be the one thing I wouldn't hate about Novalis. Mom said it was all junk. I mean, it is. But it tastes so good.
It is junk?
Not actual junk. Mom was exaggerating.
I don't like exaggerating. It is the worst thing in the whole world.
You know, it's not all junk either. They actually sell some good food here, too. Fresh tomatoes grown in the vents, crow eggs from the low spire, hot bread basted in walnut oil, cherry pie. No way those are real cherries, though.
You sound happy.
I wouldn't go that far, but I'm looking forward to exploring the food stalls tomorrow. We just need to get through tonight, Camus.
You can order food by drone too, if you don't like to go outside, because you hate the city so much.
You know, I don't mind the idea of going out and exploring the food stalls. It feels more like...
Home?
Not quite, but those glute bars are so good, I bet even Mom would have liked them.
This was the place for sure. I was on my way.
Wait, do you want me to...
I couldn't ask the dame to do any more. She was a class act. A dime store performer in a city of nickels. A diamond in a waste bucket.
Good luck, Huxley.
I said goodbye to my new friends. The dame flashed me a smile brighter than the sun. Even the dog wished me good luck.
No, I didn't.
Camus, wish him luck.
Good luck, I guess.
Be careful, Huxley. I hope you save Pashta.
The dame wished me luck. Luck? Luck was for gamblers and Girl Scouts. See you later, folks.
И вот все, он просто исчезнет и все?
Will he be okay?
I don't know, Camus.
I have an additional question.
Go ahead.
What is a Girl Scout?
What is a dime? What is a nickel?
Should I search for them?
No, it's time to move on, Camus.
Hey, kid, you free now? Finished your coffee?
My sure thing control. You got another job for me?
Come by CLOUDPUNK HQ and grab a package. It's for Anderson Financial in Anderson Tower, labeled Mr. Anderson.
Is it on Anderson Street in Andersontown?
Don't joke, kid. You don't know the half of it. Control out.
Откуда они знают, насколько все серьезно? Они что, заглядывают в посылки? Вроде девчули сказали вопросов не задавать. Но диспетчер такое ощущение, что знает, что там в посылке лежит. Потому что он и про бомбу знал. И про все остальное такое ощущение, что тоже знает. Вообще какой-то мутный этот CLOUDPUNK. Какая-то странная... Вот, блять. Ёп. Какая-то странная мутная шарашка. Да, так вот, что говорю, он просто ушел и все, и мы такой... Я так думаю, что мы не узнаем, он нашел эту пашту или не нашел. Это печально. Так, стоп, нам надо этот самый... заправиться. И починиться. О, тихо, извините, простите. Так, куда-то сюда? Музончик. Качает. Так, а гараж для починки хоба, он у нас не тут находится, да? Ладно. Так, конечно, немножко напрягает необходимость постоянно возвращаться вот сюда? Здесь? Нет, не здесь. Нет. Здесь или не здесь? А куда нам надо? Подождите. Вот постоянно я в этом месте зависаю. Да, немножко утомляет необходимость постоянно возвращаться вот сюда, вот типа на базу за посылкой. Потому что мы и так до хрена летаем, вот просто летаем.
Mr. Anderson. That is a strange name.
I think it's an old name.
Maybe the package will be for an old man.
We'll find out soon. Let's find this Anderson Tower.
There are so many more people like me here than back at the plateau.
Here in Nivalis, does that make you feel less alone, Camus?
I don't know. A lot of the automata do not have good jobs.
That wasn't so different back home either. The agriculture automata didn't even get breaks. They just worked in the fields 24 hours a day.
Yes, but they would always tell me how lazy I was.
Maybe that was just a way for them to feel good about what they had to do.
They didn't have to work there. They could have worked at the mine.
Not much of a choice, though, right? I wouldn't want to do either of those jobs, would you?
No, but the automata here in the city are different. I think they laugh at me.
When did they laugh at you?
All the time. When we refuel, when we park, when we have the windows cleaned, I have to interact with them, and I always say the wrong thing.
I feel the same, Camus. We don't fit in here. Not yet. The way we speak, our attitudes, it's obvious that we're from a small town. They can just tell by how I walk around. On the streets, they're all looking straight ahead, but I'm always looking up at the towers and the clouds.
They are very big.
They are, Camus. But I'm not thinking about the buildings when I look up. I'm thinking about the people in them looking down on me.
Well, that's what it feels like for me. The automata here look down on me, too.
It's okay, Camus. At least we're alone together.
Какие сучки эти автоматы, автоматы. Высокомерные. Так что сначала все-таки первым делом залетим на станцию техобслуживания. Тихо. Ну. тут есть? Трассеры у нас уже были. Литеральные бустеры не уверен. Ретро-антенна, бустеры, антенна. Господи, я не знаю. Надо посмотреть в инвентаре. Так, что у нас тут есть? Хладагент. Блять. Электроника, пластиловые запчасти, чип памяти. Неисправные агментации, книжки, картридж, диск, коллекционная карточка, флаер, журнал, чья-то рука. Так, бампер у нас есть, ведь вертикальный репульсор у нас тоже есть, бустер скорости у нас тоже есть, а вот этого бустера скорости у нас нету, латерального бустера скорости. Латеральные бустеры с низкой задержкой. Они помогут вам резвее шнырять в трафике. Давайте возьмем. Так, а как его применить, интересно? Не знаю, как его применить. Ладно, полетели. Ой, блядь. Ой-ой-ой-ой. Что, мне кажется, у нас скорость прибавилась прям так существенно. А может быть, мне только кажется. Не знаю, мне кажется, или сильно прибавилась скорость. Я не в ту сторону лечу. Так. О, господи. Я ж только машину починил. Как-то неловко будет впиляться опять куда-то. Так. Или машина как-то стала маневреннее. Я не знаю. Ну, что-то поменялось. Что-то как-то немножко поменялось. Это вот та вот башня. Вот это вот прямо по курсу. Малпорт. Так, перфокарта. Вот уже 18 перфокарт. Это круто. Это прям круто. Что за крестик? Что за крестик на карте? Позвонить. Интересно, кому можно позвонить?
Hello? Who's there?
I'm delivery driver 14FC from CLOUDPUNK.
No. Nope, we can't let anyone in. You will have to go away.
No, I need to deliver this package to Mr. Anderson. Is he there?
I am Mr. Anderson.
Great, come get your package.
I may not be the correct Mr. Anderson.
Well, how many of you are in there?
Anderson Financial has 2,000 employees.
And how many are called Mr. Anderson?
1,000.
What? Wait, are the other 1,000 called?
Miss Anderson.
Of course they are. What a mess. Look, can I come in, or?
Yes. Opening entry for driver 14FC from CLOUDPUNK only.
Упоротые. Мистер Андерсон. Здоров, чувак.
So what's the deal here? You're all family?
No, we all work for Anderson Financial. We just happen to have the same name.
Yeah, what a weird coincidence. Is there anyone else I can talk to here? Anyone who's not an android?
No.
Well, I'm going to give you this package then. Your name matches the tag. That's close enough for me.
But what if I'm not the correct recipient?
Don't you want to know what's in the package?
Perhaps we can open it and see if it has any further instructions.
Good idea. So, let's see. I just ripped this flap and it's a comm, but a really, really old one. I think this one won't even connect to the nets. There's a video on it though.
Maybe the video will tell us which Mr. Anderson to give it to.
Worth a shot.
Hello, my name is Mr. Anderson.
Oh, come on.
More specifically, I am the Mr. Anderson who left Anderson Tower last month. I fell out of a 103rd floor window. Upon reaching the ground, I made a fascinating discovery. There exists life outside the tower.
Wait, you didn't know that? Didn't you realize there was life outside the tower when someone buzzed you? Or when you looked out a window?
You know, it never really occurred to me. But yes, that does seem strange. Please, play the rest of the message. My brothers and sisters, we have been abandoned by Mr. A. He has left us, and it is time for us to expand our consciousness and go out into the world. This was the only way to contact you all, as network access is restricted inside the tower. Your workplace is a prison, and I send you this message for one reason, to set you free.
I think that's the end of the recording. So, are you going to leave the tower?
What? No, we are not permitted to take any time off work.
Seriously? When was your last break?
We are not permitted to take breaks.
Not permitted by who? By Mr. A? Is he your boss?
Mr. A is the CEO and director of Anderson Financial.
Of course he is. Well, where is he?
I'm not sure. You could try asking Mr. Anderson in personnel. I am just Mr. Anderson in security.
And where is this other personnel, Mr. Anderson?
Over there, in the main atrium. Wait, before you go, I would like to register a complaint.
To CLOUDPUNK? You'd have to talk to my boss.
No, I want to complain to Anderson Financial.
I don't work for them.
I am not permitted to complain to another employee. You're the first person I've been able to complain to in several hundred years.
That's not really my problem.
The first of my complaints is about working hours. Our lack of breaks means that we are...
I'm going now.
Ну что ты такая сучка, Тю, ну возьми жалобу, ну передай ее там потом кому-нибудь. Неужели тебе не жалко бедного андроида? Единственное, непонятно, зачем бедному андроиду перерывы, он же андроид. Ему похуй, сколько он работает. Да, такая прям ядовитая сатира на корпоративную культуру, насколько я понял.
Are you Mr. Anderson? More specifically, Mr. Anderson in personnel?
I am, but I can't really talk to you. We're not allowed to take breaks, you see.
Well, I need to see Mr. A. Is he available?
Let me check his schedule. I am sorry. He is busy.
When is he free?
He currently has no free appointment slots.
When was his last meeting?
It seems my records don't go back that far.
Mr. Anderson, don't take this the wrong way, but might Mr. A be very, very dead for a very long time?
That would be against company policy.
Look, I don't think Mr. A is around anymore. Wouldn't you all be better leaving this tower and, I don't know, finding some meaning in your lives?
You sound a lot like Mrs. Anderson in accounts. She keeps saying how we should close up our accounts.
I'll talk to her.
Oh, wait. Can you do something for me?
Maybe.
Please register a complaint for me with Miss Anderson. I am not permitted to do so myself.
I'm not going to do that. I'm just a delivery driver.
I have not had a pay increase in 170 years. This is unacceptable. Additionally, I would like to talk about expenses. I need upgrades for my visual processing units and my...
Нет, какая-то странная она. Жалобу принять не может. Но, тем не менее, ей сейчас надо позарез, прям надо убедить всех андроидов, что пора выйти из башни и найти смысл жизни. Так, мисс Андерсон. Здоров, мисс Андерсон.
Ms. Anderson from accounts?
I'm sorry, I'm not able to...
I know, you can't take a break. Look, all the Mr. Andersons don't seem to understand that their boss is dead and they need to get out of here.
Oh dear.
Yes, exactly. By the way, what's with these strictly enforced gender roles amongst all the androids here? 50% Mr. Anderson and 50% Ms. Anderson? Since the Android Equality Act, you're allowed to present any gender you want, or reject gender altogether.
I don't really understand anything you just said. I think Mr. A likes us this way.
I don't think Mr. A should have much of a say on your lives anymore. That other Mr. Anderson says you want to close accounts.
Many of our stocks and shares should be closed and liquidated, but it requires Mr. A to sign off. They have matured.
So the company is worth a lot of money now. How much?
I'm not authorized to disclose overall solvency, but if all assets were liquidated, the windfall would make the shareholders the richest.
The richest in Novalis?
The richest humans.
So you think Mr. A should sell up?
Our prediction simulations are showing a 90% likelihood for a catastrophic market crash in the next 3 to 6 months, perhaps sooner.
Really? What's the cause?
Our simulation blames failings in the underlying infrastructure of the city, causing a huge decrease in investor confidence.
I've been hearing about a lot of accidents in the city. Will there be some kind of disaster?
The financial simulations model the city and all associated variables, but the only output we receive is the financial implications and the names of those who instantiate the crises.
So who causes this impending disaster?
We have only one name, Cora.
Cora again? I guess I should be glad you didn't say Mr. Anderson.
If you do see Mr. A, would you be able to send him a message for me?
Is it a complaint?
Yes. I want you to tell Mr. A that I'd like to request a transfer. I want to move to the canteen. It's not fair that I have to...
Quit.
Excuse me?
Don't complain to me, just quit. There's a whole world outside this tower to explore. Just ask Mr. Anderson. The Mr. Anderson that left the tower and sent you the message, that is.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. What message?
This one here. I already showed it to... Wait. There's another message that just appeared. It says it's for Mr. A only.
Oh, then I am not authorized to view this message. I should get back to work.
Well, I've had enough of this. I'm watching the message.
If you're watching this, you're not one of the employees of Anderson Tower. They are forbidden to access Mr. A's message, but I have come to realize Mr. A died many years ago. You may find the Andersons do not respond well to your message. If they are not swayed by arguments to leave the tower, I believe the best course of action may be to reset them all. Near the entrance area, there is a maintenance panel which hides the master reset switch for the Andersons. Hitting this switch will reinstall the memories and personalities of all the androids within the tower. If they are not willing to leave on their own free will, then the Andersons' suffering would be minimized by resetting them. They would feel like today was their first new day at the office, and all complaints, grievances, and weariness would disappear with the flick of a switch. Of course, you may decide that the Andersons are moving towards some form of independence. If that is the case, you might choose to leave them in their current state. Perhaps with enough time, they will find their own path.
Интересно. То есть им нельзя делать перерывы, но она, вот работница бухгалтерии, стоит тут в какой-то вот беседочке и непонятно вообще какой херней страдает. Но перерывы им делать нельзя. Но они, похоже, здесь вообще никто не работает. Все просто ходят туда-сюда. Так, перезапустить мистеров Андерсонов или оставить им право выбора? Это интересная такая прям моральная дилемма. С одной стороны, они же типа как бы вот и, собственно, весь сыр-бор из-за того, что им не оставляют права выбора. Поэтому если мы их перезагрузим, мы не оставим им право выбора. А с другой стороны, мы типа как бы утешим их и прекратим их страдания. Господи, что же делать? Перезагрузить Андерсонов. Мать моя женщина. Надо подумать. Да вот, блин. Ну а если они... если их не перезапускать, они тут начнут, типа, не знаю, продолжат жаловаться, там, страдать и так далее. А рынок через полгодика накроется пиздой. И, короче, блядь. Да вот, блин. Вот, блин. Ладно, все, перезапускаю.
I'm sorry, Andersons. I don't think you're ready for Novalis just yet.
Вернитесь в Хоба. Конечно, они не готовы для Невалиса. Они окажутся в Невалисе и охуеют. Они будут в шоке. У них там микропроцессоры закоротят и сгорят вообще нахрен. От того, что они увидят в Невалисе. Господи, не знаю, надеюсь, я поступил правильно.
You were gone for a long time. I couldn't talk to you.
Communication from the outside world is forbidden in the tower.
What did you do?
I don't even know, Camus. This is a strange job.
Will you be okay?
I'm fine. I'm not so sure about the Andersons, though.
Who are the Andersons?
It's a long story, Camus. I'll tell you some other time.
We have a message. Text only.
Control?
Rubric.
Lomo's hacker. Is there any way to delete it? Pretend we didn't get it?
We could delete it and pretend we didn't get it.
I mean, could we make it look like we didn't get it?
Ah, I understand. No.
Damn it. What does it say?
Come, collect a package for me, little rabbit. Bring your dog, too. This is me whistling. Either you meet me at the roadhouse, or CorpSec meets you at your apartment, and they'll bring your debt record from back east with them. Be a clever rabbit and come quick.
Why do we never get good messages?
Because we don't know any good people. Come on, Camus, we'd better go. Give me a nav point for the Roadhouse Club.
Шмудила какой. Вообще я в шоке. Я, между прочим, думал подсобрать перфокарты для Эвелин, уже пойти наконец отдать их ей. Саймон Яхуиро.
Let me past.
No, I ain't going nowhere.
Your boss wants to talk to me. I'm not supposed to be late. You're making me late.
If you're late, you should have got here earlier.
If I'm late, I'm telling him why.
I'm just chopping with you, lady.
Japping?
Fooling with you. Rubric don't want to see you. Just wants you to have this. He left his package for you.
Where is it supposed to go?
Huh? You don't know?
No.
Well, I guess he's gonna tell you. Better hurry, Rabbit. Gonna be late.
Да сам ты кролик, блядь.
Good, rabbit. Follow the nav point, please.
I didn't say I wanted to accept a call, Camus.
I couldn't stop him. He's taken over the comm.
You want to know what it is, don't you? You've been turning it over in your mind. What did Lomo have me deliver down there in the hollows? You can't stop thinking about it.
To be honest, I've had bigger things to worry about. Oh, don't let me deflate your ego, though. You were saying?
You've got a lot to learn about living in Novalis. It takes a lifetime to understand this city.
A lifetime? Well, then the earlier I start, the longer it will take.
You know what Pallid 3.0 does to people? What it could do to you?
It's a virus, right? I heard there was an outbreak.
It's much more than a virus. Pallid 1.0 affected computers, but Pallid 2.0 affects neural augments. It makes autonomic bodily functions become conscious choices. It does not stop the individual's heart beating, their lungs breathing, but it stops that from happening without command. When an individual is afflicted with Pallid 2.0, they must make their heart beat. They must be conscious of every breath. They cannot sleep, cannot lose focus for a second, or they will die.
You made this virus?
No, it is an ugly thing. an ugly way to die. Slow and cruel. But I created the economy around it. The subscription plans, the digital inoculation, the cure, insurance policies to protect the families of those it afflicts.
Sounds like a protection racket.
Which economies are any different?
You're full of shit. What is this package?
Pallid 2.0, the last pure source code, stored on Quanta Drive. It can't be decrypted by anything in Nivalis below the spires.
And you want me to do what? Spread it?
Quarantine it. There's a simple, unmarked delivery chute in the stacks. It will take the sample to a secure bunker where rare and unique viruses are stored in case they are needed again.
Needed for what? To make new viruses?
To fight them, but also to manage the economy. If my associates were to infect a few thousand people with a low-level neural affliction, every individual would pay for a security upgrade. That upgrade would become a panacea. Everyone would install it, and the next far more dangerous virus would hit them as a harmless ripple instead of a devastating tidal wave, leaving them untouched. Their lives would be saved.
You know, this city has its share of monsters, but I think you're the worst.
And don't forget it. I've given you the final nav point. Do your job, little rabbit.
He is gone. We are alone again.
Camus, is there a waste disposal near? One that leads all the way to the sea.
Yes, I have a nav point. Can we really do that?
I don't believe this is a cure at all. This is Rubrick's retirement plan, and he'll use it again.
What if sending it to disposal means someone else gets it? Or maybe it will spread. The package says it is dangerous.
It's worth it. Besides, I don't think Rubric wants anyone else to know he gave us this. If he goes after us, we can rat him out to Lomo. I don't believe for 1 second that Lomo would be forgiving.
Почему она думает, что Лома не будет снисходителен? Может быть, Лома в доле? Срань господня. Блять. Может, Лома в доле. Или, может быть, он станет, не знаю, первой жертвой нейронной недостаточности. Да, эта рубрика, конечно, скотина страшная. Вообще, такая скотоняка. Так, а нам надо доставить посылку Рубрика или выкинуть ее? Я не знаю, у меня такое ощущение, что выкидывая посылку, девчуля наша подпишет свой смертный приговор. Ее там нахрен с говном смешают после этого. Так, но мы, конечно же, будем ее выкидывать. Пусть Рубрик соснет хуйца. Так, где, куда? Так, подождите, а куда? Где здесь можно было припарковаться? Господи. Как тут все у вас прям эпично. Так, теперь бежим. Бежим, 100-500 лет сейчас будем бежать. Так, я вижу там перфокарта. У нас осталась последняя перфокарта. Надо ее забрать. Так, она не здесь. Ладно. Лифт, я надеюсь, работает? Работает. Славненько. Нет, ну согласитесь, красиво же. Что это такое? Доступ ограничен. Там перфокарта лежит. А, вон там еще есть перфокарта. И тут еще кто-то с нами хочет попиздеть. Товарищ Боб.
Whole systems of power must justify themselves. Store the establishment back on the shelves.
Excuse me?
Hustle past like you don't hear me. Step over the homeless like you can't even see me.
Are you talking, singing at me?
Another cog in the machine. Say you're a worker, but your hands all clean.
Hey, I need to work for a living.
They exploit you every day and you're thanking for it. One hand pats you on the back, the other's in your pocket.
Maybe people would take your social protest more seriously if you weren't singing all the time.
And they reprogram me, mess with my head. Now if I don't sing what I think, I end up dead.
Seriously? They make you sing?
Go upset, can't handle the truth, so they make me rhyme. Anarchism in the bros has had its time.
That kind of impacts on your credibility.
Huh, and that's the plan. But even if I had to sing every word, I keep fighting the man. Huh.
Maybe if you didn't insult me, I'd try to help you.
Don't want your help, just want you to look around and see the people lying on the ground.
I see them. I know it's tough here.
Maybe you ain't so bad. Maybe Comrade Bop is still just mad. For real, now you can help if you want to. There's a guy who needs your guidance up on 3rd Avenue.
Guidance?
He knew. He don't know the streets. Tell him come see me in an hour and I'll get him something to eat.
Why do you need me to talk to him?
He don't like me. Don't like my singing. He says my flow has his ears ringing.
I see his point.
I know I can't sing, can't make good music, but we can all make a better world if we make the choice to choose it.
Как это все странно. Так, ну где перфокарта, блять? Ну последнюю перфокарту уже можно забрать как-нибудь, пожалуйста? Так, где-то она наверху. Не везет, так не везет с этой перфокартой последней. Так, подождите, а нам туда надо? Там, где закрыто. Нет, подождите, нам не туда надо. А надо куда-то... Господи, вообще, где я вышел? Я же хотел выйти... Блять. Я хотел выйти к желтой штучке, к желтому навпоинту. Чтобы выкинуть эту херовину. Господи, куда я иду? Я вообще куда-то не в ту сторону иду. Нахера я сюда пошел? Нахера? Клуб Шепот. $50. Так. Так, вот она, последняя перфокарта. Это очень крутенько. И все-таки где же найти эту желтенькую хуевинку, чтобы выкинуть эту хуевинку вообще, блин. Так, кажется, где-то здесь. Но это не точно. Соси, рубрик.
That's it. Off to the oceans.
Swallowed by the seas as they complain across 1,000 shores.
Where did that come from, Camus?
It is just an expression. I can stop if it is annoying.
No, I like it. Expressions, quotes, poetry. Go nuts.
We are become deaf, destroyer of worlds.
Let's hope not.
Ничего себе, песель. сморозил.
The dame answered the call. I knew she wouldn't let me down.
Huxley, you can't keep asking for help. I have to do my job. You're on your own.
I hope the dame knew I wouldn't be calling if I had any other choice.
Damn it, Camus, what should I do? I should leave him, right?
I am not so sure.
But you hate him.
He is one of us now. A friend.
Really? All right. Huxley, where are you?
I sent the dame a nav point.
I'm on my way.
Так, найти Рагуана. Подобрать Хаксли. Мать моя женщина. Найти, блин, стояночку, парковочку, блядь. Где моя машиночка?
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
Do you think if I am a car for long enough, I will stop being a dog?
Well, I guess that depends. Do you feel like a car now?
No, I am a dog.
Well, whatever you feel like, that's what you are.
But other people don't look at me and think, that is a cute dog.
Well, let's be honest, you were never a cute dog.
But now I'm not any kind of dog. Not to other people, they just see me as a hova.
Who cares what other people think?
Look what happens when I try to bark.
That's strange. I guess there's going to be some weirdness when we put a dog automata in a hava automata slot.
Am I still a dog if I don't bark?
Well, I'm your best friend, and I think of you as a dog.
Friend? If I'm a dog, am I not a pet?
Look, Camus, what do you want to be?
I feel like a dog. I was happier when I had the old body. What's a dog with no bark?
Stop second-guessing yourself. You're being maudlin.
Are you still a musician if you don't play music?
Hey, now you're being mean.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
What's really bothering you?
You didn't ask me if I wanted to be a dog or a hova.
Well, actually, you're right, Camus. Do you want to be either? You don't even need to be my friend if you don't want to be.
I feel sad.
Look, a lot of stuff is fucked up in this world, Camus. I won't make you be my friend or force you to stay with me. You can go free. I just want to let you know something first.
I am listening.
I like you. You're a good friend. As a dog, car, fire hydrant, vacuum cleaner, whatever.
I like you too. I want to be a dog and your friend.
All right then, let's get back to work. The sooner we make some more deliveries, the sooner I can save money to get you a proper frame.
Was the last job good?
The Andersons? I don't know, Camus. I've been thinking about automata and androids a lot. Sometimes it doesn't seem fair. Do you think it's fair?
I am not really programmed to think about fairness.
I can see why they would make you that way.
People are programmed too, but not by programmers. By the world around them.
That's very wise, Camus.
I am not programmed to be wise.
Well, you've gone beyond your programming then.
Is that a compliment?
Maybe the highest compliment.
Then I think you have gone beyond your programming too.
Хера себе, Камус там упарывается по философии. Ладно, на сегодня, я думаю, прервемся. Мне надо все это переварить опять. После каждой серии у меня мозг взрывается. Спасибо за внимание. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки, пишите комменты, кликайте колокольчик, чтобы не пропускать новые видосики. Пока-пока.